Okay, all right. We're gonna try this one more time. Anthony here with Theresa on Occults Receivable. Um,
Hello.
I went through this literally seconds ago, but turns out I was wrong. I thought I could just pick it up where I left off. Well, I guess I kind of did, but anyway, last time when we were playing, my internet just completely crapped out at the penultimate moment. We're gonna go through the finale one more time. Make sure that you will have to restart the game from the beginning. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And so this way, hopefully, the stream won't die at the climactic moment. We should all be good, but we want everyone to, properly appreciate this because,
Had
man,
saved Ariadne would not
this
save
game
me.
was
She had grown
amazing
up with
from
that
start to
memory
finish.
and had developed a mind so distorted that it
So
could withstand the horrors it saw each day. But there was another way out. To break the connection between our reality and that terrible place. To take the song and its nightmares to their place of origin. I was the only person who could do it. The only one who had heard the melody and, so far, lived to tell the story. Time was running out. The mansion was still far away, and my damned card chose that precise moment to go belly up. Everything seemed to conspire against me, but I wasn't about to give up.
he's just
There wasn't
he
much time
bitches
left,
about so much.
but
He
I
really
knew I
does.
still had a chance.
Like, I was rooting for like the randos more than I root for Daniel.
Yeah. I mean, maybe once you spend some time with Daniel, you'll like him better.
I don't know. Like there were so many other. The issue that I have with Daniel is that it feels like all of this resolution is kind of undeserved, especially since we could play with all the other characters. Like the big issue that I had was when
It's almost
Ernest
over.
went through
Just
the Abbey,
find the box and
and
put
then
it
Mm-hmm.
into that
Daniel
place.
just shows up like, "I'll take it from here, Ernest."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, Daniel, you go fucking wait in the car.
Come on,
I
you
was
don't
Like
busy.
you've been doing. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then he rolls up and then complains about things, and yeah, can't see Ariadne. He complains about things, and then it's like, dude, you haven't done anything.
Which, to be fair, is our fault.
Yeah, okay, fair.
That's what he gets for being the insta game over.
But I mean,
There's your answer. I should go inside.
yeah, go inside. The other thing is like, there's such a large cast of characters,
Mm-hmm.
I have to
um,
find her and
that
ask her about
it
these
feels
books.
like no one else gets closure.
That's true. The way it ends, for sure.
It's like, okay, we're here to save Daniel. What about his
What?
ex-wife?
It can't be.
What
It
about,
doesn't make sense.
and I mean, so we lost Alex and we lost Etienne.
Will you look at
So
that painting one more time? I'm just curious. I wonder why it shows Alina's death. Yeah.
no, it
I mean, I
doesn't.
realize it was the first one we killed,
Well,
but like,
okay.
why aren't there other paintings with all the other ones that died? That would have been cool.
I don't think that's what it. So the exit, September 28th, 1998. Author Alina Ramos.
That's the window she jumped out of to her death.
No, that's not. That's the
Okay.
door. That's that creepy ass door that leads to there.
Oh. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot more sense based on what I read about the ending. Like, I did a little bit of reading to figure out, okay, what the fuck exactly happened.
Okay,
I
yeah, let's
will,
get through this and then yeah, we'll talk about it.
exactly. Yep.
Because I would definitely be interested in what you read.
Mrs. Legrand, pardon me for barging in like this, but I need that box.
So she just sits in the
The
dark.
box. The music box I gave you. I need it. Please tell me where it is.
Its box is upstairs.
It's box.
Thank you.
It's box.
I promise I'll free both of us from that cursed thing. Elaine, Ariadne's older sister. What a senseless tragedy.
So It's interesting that she says its box and not the box.
Well, yeah, because she's talking about the presence.
Right. Okay.
It would make sense, you know. She knows what it is. The thing that I'm really super curious about that I didn't really find any explanation for is how she survived her infancy. Like, the presence has killed literally everyone else that has heard its song, but like, okay, yeah, she was a baby, but in the grand scheme of things, what makes that so special that it would let her live and kill everybody else?
Yeah. Also, my flashlight doesn't cast a shadow.
Ghost flashlight.
But like, hold on. Can I see the? It looks like I have a flash. No, okay. It looked when I turned around. It looked like I did have a flashlight. Let me. Oh no. Nope. Ghost flashlight. Okay.
Ghost flashlight. It's fine.
I just noticed that and I thought that was awesome.
It's somewhere on this floor.
Okay. That's right. Oh yeah, I want to look at this painting again. Natalie of House Amsberg. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how she survived. This old woman, like, I don't understand how Ariadne survived in infancy. How she survives now. Like, she doesn't seem to move, I guess, unless she literally subsists on darkness.
Maybe.
Which, I mean, that's metal as fuck.
Oh, I wonder, maybe it's because, like, the presence lets her live because she's kind of inoculated against it, but also she can keep it in this world.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like it's a symbiotic thing?
I would call it more parasitic, but yeah, I mean, she's not getting any benefit from this arrangement.
I mean, she survives.
Dear God.
What kind of life is that, though?
I mean, it can't be great.
No,
But again, it doesn't seem like she knows any better.
that's true.
Dr. Prestigard? What?
So she's still trapped here. That sucks. I think the other thing that's throwing me is like, so the people who get lost here,
There are still 2 patients who haven't heard
If
the
they
song, but I don't
don't-
remember who they are.
take their own lives like Husher did, do they just live here for indefinitely?
Well, what happened to Ariadne's father? I can't think of his name.
Argus.
Argus, did he die or did he just disappear?
He hung himself.
But he's trapped here as well, because we're going to see him next.
Yeah. Then yeah, I.
Where am I?
Hmm.
Okay, that's one. And then
2.
2. Play.
No, it can't be. Help me, please.
And there we go. Ah, that door looks cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
There's a lot of really cool imagery in this game.
Blew out.
Mm-hmm.
If I could just do the same with the rest.
Yeah, Argos.
Argos the ground. This is unreal.
Well, now I'm thinking again, maybe death itself can't even save you from the nightmare. Like, he
That would-
killed himself, but it
Yeah.
trapped him anyway.
Man, that would extra suck.
Mm-hmm.
Ariadne?
Alright. Time to go smash a baby. Got my baby smashing hammer.
She says to be quiet.
Wow.
See, this confuses me. So, like, Elaine is trying to stop,
Ariadne.
hide Argos,
Where are you?
or hide Ariadne from Argos.
Well, I mean, Elaine
Ariadne,
doesn't
hold
realize
on.
that, like,
Dad is going to
Elaine
save
knows
you.
her dad has gone mad and is
Right.
trying to hurt them. So she probably
Okay.
just, I feel like, logically assumes dad's going to hurt the baby, too.
Right. I
And
think,
baby is least capable of defending herself.
He's going to hear us.
yeah, I mean, so, I mean, the way it was explained before is that Argos went downstairs, thought he saw monsters.
Ariadne.
No, he thought he
and-
saw his daughter, his elder daughter, and his wife, and he was like,
Right.
"Oh my God, what the fuck was
Monsters.
upstairs in my bed?
You won't
Not my
take my
beautiful
baby
wife."
away.
So he
Yeah.
went upstairs and killed what he thought were the imposters.
So he probably killed his wife, and now this is like after he's killed his wife. Elaine, because they wouldn't have been in the same room.
Yeah.
Time to smash a baby.
Oh yeah, I think you're right
Yeah,
exactly
just-
because he's killed his wife and now he's looking for the other monster.
Yeah.
And Elaine is hiding, but yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what happens.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, moment of truth.
All right, here we go. This part, this is very Cthulhu-esque.
There.
Very Lovecraftian.
Which I don't know if you've picked it up, but Call of Cthulhu, the new one, was actually really fun,
Out of here.
really
I
enjoyable.
watched a playthrough of it. It looked really good.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder what it is about this shade of green that it seems to kind of permeate the whole Cthulhu like genre. Like
Yeah,
not
it's-
just
It's like this weird, like swampy green.
See you.
yeah,
never.
because I feel like this color was pretty heavily featured in Call of Cthulhu as well.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
as
yes.
a lighting color.
I don't know. Does Cthulhu have a color palette? Oh, here we go.
There we go. All right, internet.
I like how he yelled, "Oh no!"
He
in
went
Spanish.
The developer is Spanish. That may have just been a
Yeah.
punctuation mark they missed.
I just, he was so terrified he yelled in Spanish.
Last. I did it. I fucking did it.
And now we can rest forever. We are good. We are safe. We have given the box back to the presence. Oh man. I still can't believe that exact moment is when my internet gave out. Like, come on. I'm trying to host a goddamn show here, internet. Come on.
Yeah. That was pretty good, though. I mean, like, of all the moments for the internet to shit the bed, at least it picked a dramatic one.
Oh my god. Alright, now we go in here. Alright, yeah. I killed your box, lady.
Everything will be okay, Mrs. Legrand. And that song will never play.
He says
in
this
this
like
world
it
again.
affected her. Like, she was totally cool with it.
Yeah, she was very chill.
I must have fallen asleep. What time is it?
It's hell o'clock.
It's getting late. Do you mind if I turn on the lights?
No. It doesn't like the light. No. But it likes the song.
Oh man. So yeah, okay. I think there were definitely two music boxes.
Yeah,
One
absolutely. He
one
had
for
two
Elaine.
he was just the living, breathing definition of hubris based on everything we read about him.
Right. So yeah, he made one for Elaine and one for Ariadne because he's just like, oh, nothing will ever bad will happen if we with this song. Those monks were silly.
Yep. Silly, superstitious
Yeah.
monks.
So oh yeah. So wait. So yeah. There's this. This is what I was talking about. So so yeah, the presence gets him and drags him down to there.
Hello?
Hello.
See the door.
Is there anyone there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Help! Somebody! Help me, please! Help! Somebody! Help me, please! Help! Let me help! Help!
Yeah, see what happened was he was doomed with the first door Alina shut.
Right.
And the title of that painting would have changed, or the quote unquote artist of that painting would have changed depending on which character you picked.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I bet if when I play through again, whoever I play at the beginning there through the first encounter with the darkness, it's gonna change who painted it.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah. Man, what I really love about this game is like it has all the classic hallmarks of that Lovecraftian sort of eldritch otherworldly horror.
Yes.
But I feel like it does still have kind of like the same sort of story beats, but at the same time they've done something completely different with it. Like I had no idea where it was going.
Right.
And with the conclusion, it's like, oh, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense given the type of story this is. And it was just really well done.
Yeah. It's, I was thinking about it. It has really, it kind of blends together older, like, Lovecraftian eldritch horror and more contemporary stuff, like with Slender Man.
Mm-hmm.
So it really takes, like, the stuff that, Lovecraft did well in terms of world building. And then it takes what contemporary horror does well, and it kind of hammers the atmosphere home. Like the whole game, it just every time the presence showed up, it always took me by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't one of those things where like, okay, I bet something's gonna happen here. It was always like, usually we just gotten so like far along in a puzzle that we were so excited to like move on to the next bit, and then bam, that's when the presence hits us with something.
Yeah, but the other thing I like about it too is like, so it was a like a learning AI, so your next playthrough is not going to be the same because
it's gonna be completely
the AI is
different.
going to behave differently. I like that, but also the thing too is I think this was like the perfect difficulty setting because you got the creepy atmosphere, you had enough scares to like kind of be on your toes, but they were spaced out far enough that, like you said, we could forget about it for a little bit while we were working on the puzzles and figuring out where we were going. So by the time it showed up again, we'd kind of let down our guard.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of games don't do that anymore. They just like really want to shove it in your face.
Yeah, it's because it's really hard to pace horror because you always want to get the audience when they're least expecting it. That's when they get scared. And if if you're constantly on your guard, if you're constantly waiting for something to happen, when it does happen, it's like you're almost relieved. In this case, though, because your mind isn't focused on the scares, like in like Dead Space or any other sort of like third person survival horror type shooter. You're you're on your guard, waiting for something to jump out to shoot it. In this, your mind is completely enveloped in figuring out the puzzles and even really figuring out what's going on here, that when the presence does show up, it's like you immediately go into like fight for your life mode, and that's really when like the adrenaline kicks in. It's really well done.
Yeah.
I really hope Riser Games makes more horror games like this, because I was, from start to finish, I was completely engrossed.
Yeah, it was very compelling. A
So,
plus.
Riser Games, Protocol Games, you get 4 thumbs up from the two of us. This was so interesting to play through. Please make another horror game. Please keep just bringing your A game. This was amazing. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't even complain if like they kept the same format, the episodic nature, like the 5 chapters,
yeah,
the fixed camera third person was great.
yeah, oh
Um,
yeah, absolutely.
like the explorative nature of the whole thing, and also I feel like we didn't really do it a whole lot, but it would be fun to go through because I feel like depending on which character you pick, they're going to be saying different things about the same thing.
Yeah, like what's her face, Erica, like when Alexander was going through all of her like dirty clothes because the girl never cleaned up after herself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I kind of want to know what she would say about her flat.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Or if she'd even have anything to say at all.
yeah, um, just man, A+ writing, fantastic work, and I mean, even kind of going into it too, the maps themselves were surprisingly big. Like there was like the mansion, I was like, oh man, this is pretty big, and then the maps kept getting bigger and bigger,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I was like, damn, they really went put a lot of effort into this. So, A+.
Yeah, I have to admit, so like we got through the mansion, which was huge,
Uh
and
huh.
I was thinking, okay, we're going to an antique shop. How are they going to make this map even the same size?
Right.
But like they involved the flats around the shop and like
Hmm.
the courtyard area. Oh my gosh,
And then
that
like
was
then
great.
getting to go to different places at the university, and then the Abbey. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
like man, just awesome maps. Wow. Oh, but I'm glad we put this to bed, because starting tomorrow we are going to start the Sexy Brutale,
Woo!
which is going to be a fun little murder mystery that I think will kind of cleanse the palate a little bit after some such eldritch horror.
Yeah. We're gonna dip out of the Lovecraftian stories for a bit and just into some good old-fashioned murder mystery.
Yeah, some murder mysteries. We're gonna solve a damn murder.
Hell yeah, we are. We're gonna do a great job. And we're
So,
not gonna fuck it up at all.
at all. Nope. Everyone's gonna be totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
um, so we will see everybody tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in for the encore finale, and we'll see you all next time.
Have a good night, everybody.